Welcome back, guys. Now, what I am going to do in this episode, come hell or high water, is link GRUMMAN into the network. Now, the question is how we link it in. Does GRUMMAN become part of this end of the map, or do we link it in to this end of the map? Good question. I think we have a branch line to GRUMMAN from Crocoside. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so that's the line done. So all we need to do now is get some trains on here. Now, what I was thinking of doing was putting maybe some small trains. I was thinking of having maybe like 5 small trains, maybe. How about that? So by trains, what are we going to go with? These are the Alco PAs, aren't they? The most beautiful and aesthetically pleasing diesel locomotive ever built. Ooh, how about that? What kind of speed does that do? 117. I'm kind of tempted. Is there anything we haven't like? Yeah, we've got the Hiawatha's. They do 99. Yeah. Oh, the Alcos are cheaper. Wow. Okay. The Alcos are actually cheaper. That's incredible. Okay, well, we'll go with some Alcos. So, let's have an Alco and some passenger cars. I suppose we need these ones. They're top speed 112. Yeah. Capacity 19. So, let's go with like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with 4. Yeah, let's go with 4. Yeah. So we'll have good frequency. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these little babies, and they are going to go on. Oh yeah, we need to put in a line. Let's get a line going. New line. Get rid of that. Let's change the colour because I don't like this mucky brown colour. Where will we put? Let's just make it green. And add station. Whoops. Let's try that again. Move that out of the way. So we're going from GRUMMAN to Croker side. And that all looks good. Alrighty. Well, set line. Line 3. And this is going to be GRUMMAN to Croker. Yeah. No, that's not see. Croker side. There we go. Boom. Right. Now, before I turn that on, it occurred to me while I was doing this that I might have made a little mistake, and I need to check. Let's have a look. My ships. Yeah, the Viola is a tanker. We want the Axe Alps. And they're only 150 capacity. Yeah, I thought there was something weird. It started nagging me while I was in the middle of doing that. Okay. God, I hope. Oh, please tell me they haven't upgraded yet. That's Coal Steel 2. And that is Coal Steel 1. Alright. Oops. That's the line. Alright, you can go away. You can go away. Have any replaced yet? No. Okay, well, that's lucky. So, replace. Set vehicle. It should be, here we go, the Axe Alps. Alright, let's do that again. And this one, replace. 25% set vehicle. Axe Alps. God, that would have been a freaking disaster. Okay. So, let's pop those up there. In fact, what we'll do is we'll minimize them and pop them down there for now. Because we want to look at these. We want to look at these new trains, don't we? Yeah, of course we do. So let's go over here. Here's where our new trains are coming out. Right. Go. Go. Impress me with your awesomeness. Now, we are into the 1950s, and this is a very 1950s looking train. And it's nice and bright, and it matches the colour scheme. Whoa, peachy. This definitely needs a little bit of smoothing out, I think. This little bit around here. Drop this down a bit. All this area coming in here needs to come down. And that area over there needs to be smoothed out. There we go. That's going to look a bit better. There we go. All around there. And here comes the next one. They're going to rattle out there. Smooth this area off nicely. There we go. So that one's headed back out. Do you have a little ride? Let's have a little ride on this one. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? That is really nice. New Mexico. Very fitting for the desert environment. Now, what speed are you going to get up to? Train 49? Actually, okay, right. Now, the reason I wanted to put like several trains on here, because I could have run this with just like, say, 2 trains or something. And the main reason that I wanted to put multiple trains on is because I want to name them, and I want like several trains that I can name. Now, these are all going to be named after Grumman aircraft. So Train 49 is going to be probably, wow, it is the most famous of all the Grumman aircraft, which is the F-14. Tomcat, which is the famous Top Gun aircraft. So we'll have the Tomcat. Now there were a whole series of planes that were named after cats. There's the Wildcat, the Hellcat, the Tiger Cat, the Bearcat, the Panther, the Cougar, the Jaguar, the Tiger, and the Tomcat. So we'll have definitely we'll have the Wildcat. One word, the Wildcat. Well, Mr. D. We'll have the Wildcat, and we'll have the Hellcat, which is probably the most famous after the Tomcat. So we'll have the Wildcat and the Hellcat. The Wildcat and the Hellcat were kind of Second World War. And then we'll have the Intruder, I think. Yeah, which is the A6. Was it the A6? I'm just looking at my list. Where's the A6? Yeah, the A6 Intruder. So we'll have the Intruder. Boom. And finally, where are we going to go? There's the Avenger, which is kind of cool. Oh, the Prowler is a fairly famous one. There's also like the Raven, the Albatross, the Mallard, the Widgeon, the Goose, the Duck. There's the XF5F Skyrocket. The F111. That was actually came out as the General Dynamics Grumman F111, but it's still a Grumman aircraft. You know what? The F111 is a very famous aircraft, so I think we'll go with the F111, which doesn't have a name other than the F111. It's actually the F111B, so that's what's going in. Right, so there we go. We've got our Grumman aircraft line. Ha ha ha! Peachy. It's going to be interesting to see how well that does. Let's have a look at the charts. You picked up any passengers yet? Nope. Nope. Not a one. Not a single. Oh, here we go. Have you got any? Have you picked up any passengers? Yes, you've got 5 passengers. Hooray! He hasn't delivered them yet, though. Yeah, we'll get there. How many passengers we got waiting? 1. Cool. But I've got to put in. Some kind of passenger. Right, some kind of, I don't know. We have trams or buses or I don't know, something. Should I do that now? Should I do it now? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it now. I'm going to speed it. I'm going to put it on medium while I do this. So let's see. We want. I think we should probably do this with like at least a large street. So yeah, let's upgrade to a large street with electric. And round there. Now I just want to do this section, so hold down the shift key to do it by section. So if we go up there and into there, so we'll upgrade this one. And then I think we'll probably come around here and down here. Yeah. Okay, so now take off the upgrade using the same type of road. We'll put in a nice little corner there. Like that. Run that down to there. Lovely. Then we want similar kind of. I think we'll just get rid of that road, and we'll put in. So we'll come along there. Maybe we'll bend that one round like that, and put a curve in like that. That kind of works. And so then all we need to do is come down here and into this one. I think what we'll do is maybe do it like that. Yeah, let's do it like that. And then up to there. Ooh, why is that gone so lumpy and bumpy? Let's just do that again. That's not right. Let's try that again. That's a bit better, but it's still pretty lumpy. Let's take it down one. There we go. That's better. Oh, we've got a year end. Okay, so now we'll get our flattening tool and we'll flatten that down. Make it all nice and smooth. Let's flatten that off on that side. God, there's quite a big hill there. Let's take this big hill out. At least, like, not all of it, but some of it. Come on, keep coming down. Keep coming down. We're getting there. We're getting there. Well, we've got some trains that need to be replaced. Let's see which trains those are. Bum, 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 bum. These are Vespa Philly Universe. Oh, it's those trains that I put in. Okay. God, we've got some upgrading to do. We've definitely got some, like, a fair amount of upgrading to do. Pause. This bit of road, I'm not going to worry about it now, but that needs to be not electrified tram. Where are we going to put our trams in? Let's put them up here somewhere. So let's get a tram depot. One of these little babies. Flip you around. Let's kind of put you out here. Yeah, that works. Right, we need some tram stops. Let's put some tram stops in. Let's see. Well, we want to be like over here first of all. So let's have. Now, hang on. Let's, I was going to split it and have one stop on one side of this junction and one on the other, but yeah, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. Let's just put you in there. So we have one stop there. We'll have a stop over here. Then we're probably going to have roads coming through. You know what? I might put those roads in. Let's put those roads in. I'm going to put them in as large streets or medium. I think I'll just put them in as medium streets. So that's definitely going to go up there like that. I need to turn the electric off. There we go. We're going to want a road that comes through there. That's going to knock that house down. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's bite the bullet. Knock that house down. We're going to want a road. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, that comes. Oh, come on. It's a road that comes out there. Like that. That one's probably going to hook up into there, isn't it? That's fine. Ooh, that's not very nice. In fact, that's pretty awful. God. Let's leave that alone. We'll let it do its own thing then. So, we want a couple of routes, don't we? Oh no, we need a couple more. We need another stop. At least one more stop. I think if we have a stop there and we'll have a stop over there. I am thinking we should maybe have a stop here as well. Yeah, what the hell? Put another stop in. Why be mean with the stops? Let's have one over here as well. Out there. Yeah, that'll do. I'm really tempted to put another stop in over here. Let's have lots of stops. Why not? Why wouldn't you have lots of stops? Okay. So now we need a couple of lines. Let's get a couple of new lines. New line, new line. I've completely forgotten what kind of colour schemes I'm going for with these. I think I was doing something like bright red and dark red, wasn't I? I've completely forgotten. So this line is going to go from the station anti-clockwise. There. Now, hang on a second. Why is that saying bus stop? Not tram stop, because I haven't upgraded that bit of road. Ha ha ha. Okay. How did I miss that? Okay, so that's that one. This one is going to go the opposite way, around there. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Right, let's get that bit of road upgraded. So we want medium. No, we want large street, don't we? Large street with electric track. Oh, come on, upgrade. Yeah, all the rest is green except that bit. So, cha-ching. There we go. That's better. Alrighty, so now we want some trams. Now, let's see. We've got how many stops? We've got 7 stops. Buy trams. Oh, yeah, we've got these new Torontos. Let's see. You're 14 14 passengers, 28 miles an hour. This is 17 passengers, 31 miles an hour. Whoa, we have to do loads of upgrading. Right, let's have some Torontos then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, one per stop. And an extra one. And one for good luck. Right, so we'll set those on line 3. And then same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And set those on line 4. Alrighty. Let's have a look at these then. Oh man, they're freaking noisy. Oh, the Red Menace and the Jesse James. I've got a lot of upgrading to do, guys. I think the next episode might be like just upgrading. Let's go and have a little ride with one of these. Oh, look at the trains running around in the background. These are very cool. They look a bit grubby, don't they? Seeing as they're brand new. But I think it's a good thing when they look a bit grubby. If they look too new and shiny, they don't really look realistic. That is awesome. Let's get the cursor out of the way so you guys can see. Look at that train going across there with the crane and everything. Damn, this game is so good. This town needs to grow up a lot because it's kind of a bit small and barren at the moment, but now that we've hooked it up via some transport, it should start growing. We need to get some industry feeding this place as well. Alrighty, so that's that. Now, the thing is, have our boats started to upgrade yet? That's kind of the big question. Let's have a little look. Oh, yes, they have. Let's go and take a look at one of these babies. Right, let's get rid of you so we can just enjoy the boat, which apparently has just run aground. That's clever. A boat that can travel on land. I'm impressed. Oh man, really? Come on, I'm trying to enjoy this. Get off the land. Get onto the water. Here we go. Right. Let's follow it again. Let's see if we can get a decent look. Oh, there we go. The Axalp. Oh, loads of road vehicles. There's probably more buses. Oh, the Functaneous Rex needs to be upgraded. All right. Boom. I mean, yeah, this is not a spectacular ship, but it's nice enough. It's a nice container ship with its hold full up with well, I don't know what's it going to be, coal or iron or something along those lines. More road vehicles, good lord. Oh no, that was the Doc Holiday. The Wild West line definitely needs to be upgraded. So yeah, we've got 117 coal on board. And a long journey ahead of us. Because if it's only just upgraded, so it's only just picked up, it's got a long way to go. Oh, we've got people waiting at the docks, watching the big ships go by. More road vehicles. I've got to say, actually, the more I look at this, the more I like this. That's a fairly nice looking boat. Yeah, definitely like that. Let's go up to the docks. I want to see one of these down by the docks. Go away. What stupid messages. They are nice. They are nice. We've got to upgrade these as well then. Let's see. So we've got steel 2. You steel 1 by... Yeah, steel 1. Excellent. Right, let's upgrade these as well. Because why wouldn't we? So we want to replace that vehicle. Axalp. 25%. Yes. And this one, replace Axalp. Okay. 25%. Yes. Alrighty. Cool, so we're going to get those going as well. Awesome. You know what? I'm going to kind of plonk myself down here and kind of enjoy the next boat coming in, I think. And in the meantime, we're going to have a look at a few things. So, what's our profit situation? We made... Now, we were making about 85 million. Let's see, what do we got? We've got... where's new vehicles? Here's new vehicles. So we spent 62 million on new vehicles, plus 30. That's so we were making about 90 million, coming up on 100 million. Here we bought 67 million. So yeah, about the same. Okay, this last year gone, 1955, we made 42. How much did we spend? We spent 27.5 on new vehicles, but we did get 11 back. I didn't factor that into the others. So add about 16. We're currently making about 58 million. So our profits have actually gone down a bit, but I'm thinking that that's probably largely due to the aircraft, maybe. Although, well, we're losing 6 million on the GRUMMAN line. That should pick up fairly quickly. Surprisingly, our aircraft are not doing too bad. The place where we're really losing money is on our steel and plastic and whatever lines. We could do with increasing the demand there. And, oh, that's what I was going to do. Yeah. Let's do that. I was going to put in a station down here, freight station, because currently we're bringing the steel in from these two harbours. But the tools and machines are being shipped back up to Angelville and then being shipped into Angelville by truck. But what we could do is get the trucks to come up here, and then we could put in a station here and ship it out to Elizabeth and Silver Fennekin and maybe other places. So let's do that. All right, first thing I want to do, I'm going to put in a couple of signals up here after this bridge, which I'm then going to set to yes for one ways, and then I'm going to come down to here and I'm going to do the same thing. Well, come on. Do the same thing down here, set those to one way so that we don't get the trains flipped around. Right, let's rip out some track. So I want to take this back to there where it's straight. I'll rip out this section. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I love it. Ah, nothing like a good bit of rework, is there? Let's take this back to there, to just where it's kind of straightening up. Yeah, that'll do. That'll work. I think. Right, let's get a train station, and we'll try and do a 320. Now this is going to be 4 platforms, and I want high speed catenaries. No. Am I going to put a second street connection on? I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I might. Yeah, I think I probably will. Now let's see. I'm going to put the building on that side. I've got a blooming... I almost did it again, didn't I? Almost did it again. 4 platforms, 320 high speed, catenaries no, second street connection yes. Okay, there we go. So let's flip you around kind of like that. That bridge is a little bit... Yeah, I wonder if we bring it back a little. Oh, it does nasty things then. We can bring it back to about there. All right, well, let's... Actually, having it up a little bit is probably a good thing for that bridge. It's dipping down there, like quite dramatically. Now, if I take this out, it's going to take the blooming signals out if I do that. Okay, well, I've got a couple of signals set to one way. It should work. It should still work. We'll see. So, boom, boom. Okay, so what I want this to do, ideally, and I do say ideally, is for you to come into there. And speed's okay on that one, so that works. Now, how's the... Yeah. That's going up a bit there. I think we actually want to do that. I've got blooming catenaries on. Yeah. So let's try that again without catenaries. And this time, when we come into the middle, let's if I take it down a couple. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Yeah. What about one more? Yeah. No, probably there is about right. Okay. So let's put you into there. The other side is going to come into there. It's nice down to 140, but that's still okay. Okay, and then what I want to do is put in like a passing place. Seriously, that's the best you'll do. But mind you, it's 95, so what is it there? 76. Yeah, it's still okay. It's still okay. So I want to put that in like that, and do the same on the other side. Like that. Right, now we want to do similar thing on the other side. So you're going to come into there. Oh, now, let's have a look at this. Oof. God, it's quite brutal, that, isn't it? Quite brutal. What about if we lifted up one? Does that improve the situation? Or even more? That's as far up as I can take it. Yeah, that's probably about as good as we're going to do, I think. Yeah, okay, well, we'll take that. Then we need to do the same on the other side. This is going to come into this one. And do the same thing, lift it up as much as we can. Cha-ching. Alright. We want the same thing here. Come on. That's as far as it'll go. There and there. Sweet. Right, the road here. Let's get, I don't know, what do you think? Medium country road, something like that. And if we run it down like that by the side of it, and then run it into there. Let's do it like that and then into there. Yeah, that works. That works. Alrighty. Okay, so what's going to happen is the passenger trains and also the food trains, because we've got the food trains on here, they can go down the middle and not stop. And our trains carrying the tools and machines can pull into the outside platforms and stop. Hooray! At least that is the idea. So we want some signalling. Let's get a bit of signalling done. So the trains that are coming in here. Oh, no, it's other end, other end. So the trains coming in here, we want them to stop. The trains in the middle, we don't want to stop. Do I want to put signals in anyway? I suppose we can put signals in there. Why not? Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Doesn't hurt. Can't have too many signals. And I've already got... have I got signals turned on? Yeah, I've got signals turned on. Oh yeah, I took those signals out, didn't I? Yeah, let's put those signals back in there. That's what was confusing me. And do we want to... I might put some more signals in the middle of here. Let's put some more signals in the middle of there. Right, have our lines gone back in? Yep, our lines have gone back in. Excellent. Cool. So we've got two lines running through here. One's the food line and one's the passenger line. So, let's see. What are you? You are... That's the passenger line. And then we want our... one of the food trains. Yeah, let's go find one of the food trains. Where are you? Come on. Where are the food trains hiding? Oh, here we go. Here's one of the food trains. Elizabeth Food. Cool. Alrighty. We need to upgrade these as soon as possible, I guess. So, yeah, what we need to do... you're not stopping here. Well, let's put the other line in and see what the other line does. But I think I'm going to have to put... I don't know. I can use the signals as waypoints, can't I? Yeah, let's do it that way. So, line manager, one new line. And what colour are we going to make this? Let's make this something that's going to stand out. So, I don't know, like, I think light blue, maybe? Yeah, go on then. So, where is this going to go from? So, we're going to pick up from here. Go up to, well, there's no reason to stop at Angelville, really, although it would give us some coverage over here, potentially. So, look, there is a bit of, like, industry and commerce over here and over here. So, I suppose the trains could stop. I could do a similar thing here, but I really, really don't want to redo that bridge. Oh, man. I mean, I could extend the bridge to 4 lanes, couldn't I? And have it going in here. Oh, you know what? We might do that. We might do that another time. But for now, am I going to tell them to stop? Yeah, we'll stop at Angelville. Why not? Why the hell wouldn't we stop at Angelville? Stop at Silver Fennekin, right? Then you're going to come back. You're not going to stop at Angelville on the way back. You're going to stop at the freight station, though, to pick up more tools and machines, take them up to Elizabeth, and then go back again. Hooray! Okay, cool. So, where is that line going? I guess it's underneath here. Okay, well, we're going to have to do a bit of signalling. So, let's see. Before, so we got Angelville Freight. After Silver Fennekin, we want to go through. We want to go through the outside platform, don't we? So we want to put that in. So let's add that, and there we go. Awesome. Okay, and then we go Angelville Freight Station, Elizabeth. So after Elizabeth, when we're coming on the way back, we want to go through that signal. Now the other two want to go through the central platforms where they don't stop. So after Angelville, coming this way, we want to go through that signal. Oh, wrong one. Remove. Let's try that again. Add station. We want to go through that signal. And then after Elizabeth, on the way back, we want to go through that signal. Hooray! And then the same with this. So after... Oh, sorry, with this. So after Angelville... God, it would have been so much easier if I put these in the same order. So after Angelville, we want to go through this one. We're going through the middle, aren't we? Yeah. So we want to go through that one. And then on the way back, after Elizabeth, we want to go through this one. Hooray! And now we've got it all sorted out. Sweet. Sweet. It is funny how sometimes it shows you both lines together, and then sometimes it doesn't. So now it's only showing us this one. Okay, well, it is what it is. That's fine. So what we need to do now is check, obviously we've got to put some trains on there. Is that in range of this? Yes, it is. So that should just work. These trucks that are already there should start bringing tools and machines up here to be shipped out. Now, we don't... we do have a distribution network, don't we? Or do we? That's a good point. Did I set up a distribution? Let's look. Because we're bringing food down here, aren't we? Or did I just rely on this to provide coverage? This really needs a second road connection on this side, doesn't it? I wasn't really expecting the town to grow on this side, but it decided it wanted to. I don't know. I suppose I could get rid of this and force it back over this side, which would, to be honest, be better for us. I don't think I want it growing around here. But my question is, how the hell is the stuff getting shipped into here? Let's turn this off and get out of there. We don't have... Yeah, so the food is only getting shipped into the coverage of this. Ew, that's kind of interesting. Oh, see, now we're seeing all 3 lines. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to put some distribution in. Oh, man. I thought that was already set up. Okay, what about... now, here, that's fine, because we've already got the distribution from here. That's fine. But how are we distributing the food? I think, again, all we're doing is relying on the natural coverage of this. So I think what we may end up doing is ripping out this one that's shipping in this way, and we'll actually ship everything from here, because we can ship the food as well, which would work a lot better. I've noticed we've got a ton of food sitting here to be shipped out to Elizabeth and Silver Fennekin. Both lines have got like loads of food sitting there waiting, so we should check that out. Alright, so what trains are we going to put on here for shipping machines and tools? Now, I was going to say I could do something with the food trains, but now we'll have separate trains. We've got a depot here. So how many trains are we going to have? I'm thinking that we just have maybe like 3 trains, maybe, or maybe even 2. Maybe we just start off with like 2. So what are we using for the food trains? I think where was that food train? It was up here, wasn't it? You're using a Mikado, aren't you? Yeah. I think we want to upgrade those Mikados to something a bit faster. Now, the thing is, I wanted to do the next episode as like a big episode where we upgrade everything to the big boys. So I'm going to put them in for now, but we're going to try and pretend that we can't see them. That's what we're going to do. I mean, I could use the 9000s. They do 60 miles an hour. But the thing is, I'm going to want to upgrade them immediately to big boys anyway, because those do 81 miles an hour. And if we can at least keep our passenger trains up to like 80 miles an hour, they'll be a lot better than... I mean, 60 miles an hour is pretty slow now. So we're going to put big boys in, but I'm not going to look at them. Next episode is going to be the big boy episode. So let's take one of those. 11.6 million. Holy crap. What do I want with that? Now, please tell me that it's the same things for tools and machines. Yes, tools and machines. It's the box cars, which means we could use the food trains as well. Now we'll have separate trains for the food trains. So how many box cars are we going to have then? So like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. And we're up to 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And 256. Yeah. Let's do like 250. Let's do 250. That's fine. That's going to carry a lot of stuff. Yeah, cool. So we want... I think we'll just put, like, I don't know. I'm tempted to only put 1 on. But I suppose I should probably put 2. Alright, we'll put 2. We'll put 2 on. So set line. These are going to go on line 5. Cha-ching. And, yeah, okay. But, like I said, we're going to forget that because it's a big boy. And the next episode is the big boy episode. I suppose I want to see it work, don't we? Yeah. So we're going to look from a distance because we're saving it. The big boy is such a big deal that I want to do a whole episode about all upgrading and riding on a big boy and like looking at it lots and stuff like that. All right. Let's crank this up. So now that's running. What we want to do is go over here and see if these guys start shipping tools and machines through here. So now we've got to wait for some tools and machines to get shipped up here. Here we go. You're bringing 24 machines. So what we want to do is we want to watch this and see if we get any machines allocated to here. And here we go. Come on. What are you bringing, by the way? You're bringing machines as well. Are we going to get any... Oh, come on. Give me some. No, they all went over there. That's definitely in range. Let's put that over there. That's definitely in range. This is in range of this. I mean, I could always move that over a little bit, but shouldn't need to. That's definitely in range of this. Yeah, we've got iron ore. These can definitely carry the tools and machines. Definitely. Definitely no issue about that. These are the Fords. So, why the hell aren't we seeing some tools and machines getting shipped this way? Maybe it's just taking... Let's just turn all the little signs off. That's a good idea. Come on, give me machines and tools. So what did you just... I don't know what you just did. See, why aren't you carrying steel? I don't know, some of this stuff does weird things. What are you bringing in? You're bringing in 29 machines again. So, we need some to appear here. We really do. Come on. You know you want to do it. No, they're all going over here to be shipped over to Angelfield. So what have I done wrong? I could move this over a bit. Let's move this over a bit. So let's get rid of you and put a new one in that's a little bit closer. So what do I want? I want that. I want that. And I want to flip it around. And we'll just put it a bit closer so that we know that it's definitely in range, like no question. So let's pop you there. Let's make sure that it's hooked up. Yep, it's hooked up. Okay, go. The freight trains are definitely stopping here. So it's not that. Is that one of our freight trains that I'm trying to ignore? No, that's one of our passenger trains. And oh, we've got a new engine, new loco. Right, so the passenger trains are doing exactly what we want them to do, flying through the middle, not slowing down. That's good. It also means that they can pass the other trains, although they are stuck behind the food trains at the moment if there's a food train in front of them. Oh, the O train has reached its lifetime. Right, we're still not seeing any tools and machines. Please tell me I haven't done something like really stupid. So silver fennekin, that's definitely in range of like a whole bunch of commercial. Oh, the red rocket, the old, and the pig's breath. They all need to get replaced. We're going to have a big upgrading session next time. We're still not picking up anything. This is crazy. What the hell's going on? What are you bringing? You're bringing nothing. Okay. So you're just picking up, hopefully. I want to see if he actually picks up something. Oh, there we go. Now, you've only picked up 41. Why the hell have you only picked up? Because I guess only 41 was allocated to Steel Line 1. Okay, fair enough. Now, where's the next... Oh, God. So the next shipment... And you're not bringing anything in either. So what the hell's going on? You're not bringing any tools or machines either. Oh, you've got 100 tools. You've got nothing. They're coming this way. Good Lord, what have you got? You've got 100 machines. What are you going to pick up? This has got like 13 machines, 45 tools. So you should pick up the 45 tools. This has got loads over here. 116 machines, 100 tools. Let's see what this one does. Yeah, so you're going to pick up the tools. I wonder why so many ships are coming back empty. It's kind of weird. So that's got 100 machines. This one is dropping off 100 steel. Let's see what it picks up. I suppose we should zoom in and do a nice close look at it. Okay, so you're picking up 137 machines. Okay, which is pretty good news. So how are these doing? Production's up to 144 and climbing. Demand, so potential is really good. We're up to 377, 460. And I know for a fact that that is increased from the last time I looked. This is up to its limit of 100. So have a look. Yeah, we've got good potential. That increase in potential has got to be because this is hooked up. It's got to be. Right. So you're there. Right. Let's... you're bringing in tools. Get out of the way. You are bringing in nothing. Oh, we finally it happens. Hooray. So now we're going to pick up the tools in this case. Picking up 9 tools. Let's ride with him. Let's follow this journey. Beep beep. Autosave. Oh, we've got the GM fishbowl. Cool. Right, so we don't need to watch that anymore. So this comes in here. The thing is, if we want to follow the big boy and see the tools actually get distributed and stuff, then it's going to have to be the next episode. We're not doing any big boys. So you've just dropped the tools off, so the tools should have appeared over here. Yes, they have. 18 tools to be shipped. Who freaking Ray? Go. So have we got one of our big boys? That's a food train. That's a passenger train. So where's one of our big boys that I want to try and avoid seeing? That's a food train. I can kind of tell by the length. The big boys are much longer. That's a passenger train. That's a passenger train. Oh my God, where are the big boys? That is a passenger train as well. There's a passenger train there waiting. Now, we should put more signals in here so that these can get a bit closer together. That would be a good thing. Let's do a bit of signalling work on here because we're putting quite a lot of trains on here. So, for example, we've got signals there and there. We could put signals in the middle there. So there's no signal in between there and there. So let's put a signal in. Oh, come on, signal on that side. Come on, go in. There we go. Signals over there. That bit I think is fine. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe even put an extra couple of signals there. Right, where the hell? Oh, look at this. Look at this, would you? We've got 42 machines, 24 tools to be distributed. That's a passenger train going through the centre. So, where the hell did our big boys disappear to? Maybe the drivers thought, well, he's not going to look at us this episode. Let's sneak off. Let's go to a ball game. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Oh. There and there. They're close together at the moment. You know, probably. Now, if I tell that to flip around, it's going to stay on the same track. Because ideally, we want to send that back the other way. If I flip that around, and then just put in a little bit of sneaky track up here. So this can get onto that line and go back up there. Right, go. There we go. Sneaky, wasn't it? And then once it's gone, get rid of that. Aha! So now I've split my two big boys up, which is kind of good news. Alrighty. So that big boy should be coming down. Is that him? I think that's him, isn't it? I almost deleted it. Oh, there it is. Oh, don't get too close a look. And he's filling up. 8 tools, 9 machines. Now, you're probably thinking, well, why isn't he grabbing all of it? Well, because that's just the stuff for Elizabeth, and we haven't set up the distribution network over there. Oh, we've got the de Havilland Comet now. Cool. How are our airlines doing? That's not what's going to tell us. Let's have a look. Airlines doing any better? Let's flip it this way. Yeah, about the same. We're about the same kind of level. I need to play around with the airports a bit more. Put in more airports around the place. We're definitely staying at around that kind of consistent level. I really thought that would go up a lot. GRUMMAN Crocoside was losing us like about, I don't know, what was it losing? About 8 million or something. That's down to 3. That's starting to pick up now. Hopefully that's going to keep, hopefully that's going to keep going up. Up and up and up would be nice. The beloved Benny has reached its lifetime. Got so much upgrading to do in the next episode. Right, so where's... Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. The train that we can't look at very closely comes... oh, no, don't look close. But we'll follow it. So you're going to come down. And now you should pick up all of that stuff. Or virtually all of it. Yeah, look at that. 89 machines, 91 tools, which it's then going to go and distribute to Angelville and, most importantly, Silver Fennekin, so that we can grow Silver Fennekin. Sweet! Look at this. Oh my lord, we're getting a lot of steel here. Oh, this is all working out. Oh, this steel line's turned out brilliant. So I wonder how the plastics line's doing then. Is that picked up at all? Let's have a look. I didn't want to sort it by name. I wanted to sort it by balance. Right, the oil plastic that was losing us like max is now only losing like 1 million. So that's picking up. That's very good news. Let's just have a quick look at the finances on that. So yeah. Now here we go. It's actually building up. But it is kind of going up and down at the moment. Maybe we need an extra train on there to get kind of a bit more consistency. But look, oh my god, temporarily, at least, it's making a little bit of a profit. Hooray. Oh, 500,000. Maybe not temporarily. Maybe that's actually going to make us some money. Awesome. So what's that doing to our profit situation then? Let's have a look. So last year, oh, we've just hit 1960. So hang on, let's see what this train's doing. So you're just pulling into Silver Fennekin. You've got 57 machines, 82 tools, and it drops them all off. Freaking awesome. So Silver Fennekin, let's have a little look. Silver Fennekin. We're delivering half the food that it needs, and we can crank that up a bit because we've got tons of food waiting here. We just need to upgrade the trains a little bit. And we're now getting tools and machines. Wow! Silver Fennekin is really going to start to grow. We're already up to 1,600. Our transport system for the public is excellent. Oh, we're getting somewhere. We're really starting to get somewhere. So what did I say? So last year, okay, so pause. So 1960, we spent 31 million on new vehicles. We made 50, so that's 81 million profit. I know we sold 18. So actually 31, so that's like an extra 13. So make it about 63 million. But that should go up pretty rapidly once line 5 stops losing us quite so much money. The TF coal line is losing us a bit of money at the moment, but I'm sure that'll pick up. Same with the TF plastic. There's several of those lines. But I think it just needs time, hopefully, but we'll see. Alright guys, we are going to leave it there for this episode. That was awesome. We've got GRUMMAN hooked up, we've got machines and tools being shipped to Elizabeth and Silver Fennekin. Oh, next episode guys, come back to see the rise of the big boy. I'm probably going to call the episode something different, but we'll see. Yeah, it's all going to be about big boys the next episode. Come back for that. Don't miss it. I'll catch you for the next one. Hope you enjoyed this one. Peace out.